to the pageant, Miss Universe, in January of 2015, my life has changed drastically. I've traveled to so many different places, been able to experience so many different things. I've been to gorgeous St. Bart's, St. Martin's, to Miami, to New York, and in 2 weeks I'll be out in Jamaica visiting my friend Casey, Final Miss Jamaica, to enjoy the carnival festivities. So, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my reign, and I just can't wait for the next lady to receive my crown and start her amazing journey. The screening for the pageant was in April of 2014. So the entire group of us, which was 24 of us, was in boot camp from April till was it August 10th when the show actually happened. We cut from 24 to 12 girls, which were the finalists on the night. So, being Miss Trinidad and Tobago was something that I always wanted to do since the age of 8. When I saw Wendy won Miss Universe, I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. I want to become Miss Trinidad and Tobago. And I did it. I answered. Every year I would put it off and say, next year. And then my mother was like, okay, you're going to wait till you're 100 to answer. And then I said, okay, I'll answer this year. And I won, and here I am. Let me tell you, it was not what I expected. We see the glitz and the glamour, the nice hair, the makeup, the fabulous clothes. But there's so much hard work that goes into it, especially for me because I was still working while going through the process. There was gym first thing in the morning. Then I would shower, prepare for work, and head straight to my office, go through the entire day, then head to training sessions on the afternoon, which sometimes went to midnight when it became closer to the show. So it was a lot of sleepless nights. It was a lot of the girls being sick, spreading their germs because we're together so every single day. So we basically became a family. I'm still very close to some of the girls. Actually, one of the girls kind of like one of my closest friends, Katrina. And, some of the trainers and I, we are like a family now because we spend so much time together. It's every single day, something going on, a lot of hard work, but you grow and develop so much that it's all worth it at the end. Definitely. I would say I discovered myself going through the process. I was a bit shy and reserved at first. Entering a new room tends to intimidate me a bit. But going through the process, being able to go through your sessions with Adrian Raymond, which was our interview coach, you're able to express yourself and voice your opinion without becoming too emotional. So it has helped me a lot. I'm able to take command of a room and a group setting. So, it definitely helps you. It definitely develops you in a holistic manner. So, yeah.
And you're involved in HR?
Yes, that's my profession. I had the employment department for my company, the Maritime Financial Group. And, going through the process as well has helped me to now be able to have training sessions with my team. It's helped me to build my communication skills. So I'm able to use what I've learned as being Miss Trinidad and Tobago in my professional career as well. A lot of people tell me, we can see how just by the way you carry yourself, your poise. I'm a bit calmer now. Before I tend to be a little bit, I don't want to say aggressive, but a bit more emotional. And now I'm able to be calm and think about a situation before I react. So it's definitely changed me a lot. I think I'm 25. Yes, I'm 25. Yes, super. But I'm like, what? But I'll be 25 for the next 10 years. Yes, so. I try to encourage people to not let your past experiences in your life determine the person that you are going to be or the person that you are. I've been through so much in my life, but I chose not to let that affect me in a negative way, but help it motivate me to become a better person and use it as a fuel to pursue my dreams. So that's what I would love to encourage, people. I think a lot of times people use negative experiences in their life as an excuse for their poor behavior. Or to define who they are, or as an excuse to, okay, I'm this way because that happened to me so many years ago. You must evaluate the situation and look, sometimes there's no positive in a situation, but use it to help you and to motivate you and not let it break you down in any way. I think my experiences, because I've been through some horrible things, it has definitely made me a stronger person at the end of the day. And I think the choice is up to that person to use their experiences in a positive way. So that's what I try to live by every single day. I don't really. It's a lot of hard topics to discuss, but I think I've been through a lot of abuse as a child. Any abuse that you can think about, I have experienced.
So you grew up with parents or other?
I grew up with my mother and my stepfather. Yes, so yeah, I yeah, let's see. I don't
So you
really.
would have discussed it before?
I would have discussed it with my coach,
Oh.
Adrian, and he has helped me a lot to be able to even say that, because before I couldn't even say, I was a victim of abuse. So now I'm able to say that and be fine with it and not get angry. I'm able to be hurt now, because before my first reaction was to become angry, but now I'm able to deal with my emotions. And he actually taught me to cry, because what I used to do is just shut down and get angry when I feel that emotion, that hurt, come on. So, as I said, going through the process, it definitely develops you in so many different ways. Sometimes the training would just be a cry session. Everyone is crying because we hold so many, and the process is extremely hard. Like, people don't understand the hard work that goes into it, and that's something I want to discuss later on too. But we just, because we're so fragile at that point, we're so tired that all our emotions come out, and we're able to talk. We become so comfortable with each other that we're able to talk about things that we won't discuss in a normal setting. So it definitely helps. It helped me a lot. It helps you to realize who you are and what you want to do with your life a lot. I'm so glad that they added it to the program, because I would encourage young women to enter Miss Trinidad and Tobago, not because of the attention that you get from the public and the limelight and the celebrity status that you receive, but because you grow so much going through the process. Whether you win or not, you feel like you've won because you've learned so many things about yourself. You're given this platform now as Miss Trinidad and Tobago to discuss issues that other people do not want to discuss. So, I took part in a walk that the Ministry of Social Development had for abused children, and because it was so close to me and close to my heart, I was able to relate and talk to some of the young people that were at the walk. So because you're given this platform, you're able to help so many different people. And I think my problem was, as a child, that I had no one to talk to. Even though I'm really, really close to my mother, at that point I was thinking, okay, how would she react? How do I approach her and tell her something that has traumatized me? So I kept it in for a very long time, until I was top student in my class. And when my teacher started to realize, okay, Jevon is now second in class, she's now fourth, she's heading to sixth, something is definitely wrong. So she was the one who approached me, and that's how the whole process started on getting the issue resolved. Who Jevon King is now? She is a woman, I would say, that is pursuing her dreams, and she is not letting anything keep her back from doing that. I'm very strong, I'm very independent. I try to be that support system for the people around me. I could be very loving, I could be very caring, I could be very emotional at times and just shut down completely. But I'm human. A lot of people, have so many negative things to say about me now that I'm in this position, as a lot of these things come with. But I don't let it affect me. Actually, I want to talk about this as we are talking about people around me, is that I didn't realize my country was so racist until I became Miss Trinidad and Tobago. And that really, really, really hurt me, because, to be quite honest, when I entered Miss Trinidad and Tobago, I didn't even know what the prizes was until the night of the show. When we saw the booklet, okay, we said, okay, that's the prize. And that was not even the issue or why I entered. I wanted to represent my country. I love my country. I try to support. I'm not a bandwagonist, as we call them here. I support from day one. And to work so extremely hard, because Christmas Day I was in the gym. New Year's I was in the gym. I was with my trainers. We were working hard, extremely hard. And when you become a Trinidad and Tobago, before you head to Miss Universe, you actually do not have a social life. I'm not allowed to go out. I'm not allowed to go out and socialize unless it's an event that I am requested to attend. And at Miss Universe, you would see so many negative comments. I was called an ape. I was told that my skin is so dirty, like charcoal. Yes. And being there at Miss Universe,
Where? Trinidadians?
Trinidadians. The thing is, the foreigners love me. When I was out there, they were so excited to see me. I swear, Beyonce walked in a room and they reacted. They love my look because they say I look like a combination of Naomi Campbell and Iman. So they love my look, they love my height. But for some reason, Trinidadians, well, not all. There were a few of people who made so many nasty comments. And being over there, you don't have that support system because you're basically there by yourself. So you're emotionally weak. And then, you're not eating properly because of the schedules. They're just basically giving you salads. Your schedule is so crazy, you're not getting enough sleep. If you're getting 4 hours, you're getting a lot. For 3 weeks, that is very strenuous. And then you go on the site looking for that motivation from your country, and then you see these comments. The final night on the bus heading to the show, I was in tears. Because I was like, is me sacrificing so much of myself for my country is even worth it now, seeing these negative comments? And it really, really, really broke my heart, because I know, and the people around me know how hard I worked. I lost 20 pounds. 20 pounds. That was extremely hard in the time that we had. The training, as I said, it's very, very hard. And to see that, it really, really broke my heart. Trinidadians, everyone is a makeup artist. Everyone is a stylist. Everyone is a designer. Everyone has an opinion. No matter what I did was never good enough. Why she didn't do her hair like this? Why she didn't put her hair in one? Why she didn't wear green? Why she didn't wear white? When I wore white, I don't like that. It was, it's so hard to please Trinidadians. But I don't regret anything. I did my best, which was most important. And, I think I made most of my country proud. The ones who are the patriots, I made them proud. So, and the funny thing is, when you look at the people making the comments, you're like, why are you even commenting? Why? And this is my first interview that I'm having since I'm back. So I'm a bit honest, because when I went to Sinbad's, actually Latoya Woods, a past Miss Trinidad and Tobago, was with me, and she said, trust me girl, it's not just you, we all went through that. She shared so many stories with me, and I was like, wow. And that's why I never let people see or know that they're affecting me, because that gives them the upper hand, and they say, okay, good, I got what I wanted. Definitely the highlight of my Miss Universe experience was meeting all the girls. I now have a friend in 88 different countries. Spending the time with them, interacting, having that fun aspect, sharing that time with them, because when you're out there, you don't have anyone basically. So sometimes we build such strong relationships that I talk to my roommate now every single day, Miss Nicaragua. We're still very, very close. So I think that was the highlight of Miss Universe for me. The biggest lesson I've learned, that's a very good question, is that with hard work, anything is possible. I knew what I wanted, and I worked towards it, and I accomplished it, and I think that is something very important. Once you have that dream and you have that drive, anything is possible. So that would be the biggest lesson I've learned. I try not to live with regrets. With everything comes the positive and the negative, and I think for me it was worth it. It was worth everything at the end of the day, because this was my dream, and I was not gonna let anyone take that dream away from me. I think my OMG moment was before I bought my car. I was taking public transportation, And because even though I'm tall, I love to wear heels. So coming out of the maxi, my heel hooked in the step, and I fell out of the maxi, and my skirt ended up over my head. So my entire buttocks was outside. And I remember the conductor saying, "Family, you alright?" And I just kept walking. I pretended I didn't hear anything and I didn't see anyone. So that would definitely be my OMG moment. As I said, this has been my first interview since I've been back. So I was glad to let some of these things off my shoulders. And just want to say for the young ladies, because we have not started screening yet for Trinidad and Tobago Universe, who want to do it, who have that little voice in the back of their head saying that, maybe you want to do it. You never know, you just might win. Just look forward to your life changing drastically. Look forward to so many different doors and opportunities opening up for you. And how many women could say, I was Miss Trinidad and Tobago and I was at Miss Universe. So we become a part of a very elite group. So I can't wait to meet you girls.